But as Crook makes clear, the destruction of a cultural genos, which is the living, social, cultural figuration of a social group, whether that destruction happened through land expulsions or assimilation or simply death, that is a central feature of genocide. And so Martin includes a 9th technique of genocide, the destruction of or severance from the ecosystem habitat of the group, to Lemkin's other 8, which are, and I'm going to go through them now, so get ready for a list. A genocide list? Is that good? That's not a good way to frame that. 1. Political involves the cessation of self-government and destruction of political institutions, followed by the imposition of administration by the colonial occupants. All local organisations are dissolved and imposition of parties of the occupant originating from the colonising power. The 2nd, social, involves the annihilation of leadership, abolition of local courts. The 3rd, cultural, involves the ban on the use of native language, the imposition of colonial education, and the rigid control of or restriction or prohibition of cultural activities like art, theatre, music, and so on. The 4th, which is economic, is the destruction of the foundations of economic existence. The 5th, biological, which is the interdiction of the reproduction of the group by decreasing the birth rate or the apprehension of the children and their assimilation into the group of the occupant. 6 is physical, which is of course the mass murder and endangering of health. 7, which is religious, is the disruption of religious influence, destruction of religious leadership as well. And the 8th, which is moral, creation of an atmosphere of moral debasement. So Martin adds a 9th to that, which is the ecological. And this argument contributes to a growing ecological turn within critical genocide studies and highlights the insufficiency of legalistic understandings of genocide which centre the role of intent as its determining feature.